Okay, we're here. How's everyone doing today? It's your buddy Uncle Bruce. A little behind schedule today. There's a very good reason for this. Um, and I would love to tell you that there's so much going on in the markets and so much happening in the pre markets, and there's so much going on in over international affairs. And I'd like to tell you that I've been getting phone calls and text messages from world leaders and top strategists in Wall Street. I'd like to tell you that's why this show is 15 minutes behind schedule. I slept in. So, I woke up this morning and I went, what's wrong with this picture? Why isn't it 4:30 in the morning like it always is when I get up around here to work my tail off and help you guys with the trade tip of the day and have time to clean my glasses and why isn't it 4:30? Why is it 5:14 in the morning instead of 4:30 in the morning? What I need answers. Well, when you're in a stupor like I am first thing in the morning, I'm trying to make sense of where's the bathroom? Where's the light switch? Where are we? Oh, we're in Calgary. Oh, okay, Calgary. That means the bathroom is here. The light switch is there. It's awful dark around here. Anyway, I'm here. I made it. I got your trade tip of the day out for you Gold Bagel members. I did the Gold Bagel alert show for you Gold Bagel members. I'm here for the big show for everybody. I'm only 15 minutes late, so anyone's upset about that, screw you guys. I'm here. How are you? Have you noticed the pre-market in the last hour? When I woke up at 5, whatever, we were down on all the markets because the thinking was, the job report is coming out and we've had a couple of really good days here, 4 good days in a row on the markets. We couldn't possibly have a 5th good day, could we? And so maybe, the market will do some profit taking. And it can still do that. But all of a sudden, the job report comes out, and it's the Goldilocks jobs report. It's the Goldilocks jobs report. Not too hot, not too cold, just right. 150,000 new jobs created instead of 300,000, but not 50,000. 30,000 less than kind of projected. So, that's just right. The unemployment rate is up to 3.9% from 3.6%. It's not 5%. So, okay. Hey, gee, soft landing. Oh, Goldilocks. Happy days. Well, the interest rates are yelling at me and should be yelling at you that, yes, indeed, the Goldilocks scenario is in full force. And if you take a look at a U.S. 10-year Treasury note, you'll find that it's now paying 4.52% interest. And earlier this morning, it was at 4.67. And only a week or two ago, we were at 5.1, something like that. Let me take a look at like the last 5-day chart here. 4.9. Let's look at the last month. There we go. There you go. Okay, let me show this to you. I'm going to pop this up on my screen. Just show you how slick I am now with my computer here. The high-tech evolution of this channel continues unabated, and I'm going to be able to share with you a little piece of information on the air that you might find interesting. Let's see if I can get this to pop up right here. You ready? Oh, this is exciting. Oh yeah, baby. Here we go. I think this is it. There it is. That's the 10-year Treasury, and that's for the last month. So that's 1 month right there. So we're talking. Come on down here. So that's October 9 all the way to now. And you can see how at the top end it touched 5%. I think we've got a little over it intraday. 5% was the 10-year Treasury only a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. And now we're at 4.52. In the world of interest rates, this is a massive move lower. This is huge. A half point move on 10 years In the open Wild West bond market, this means hundreds of billions of dollars have changed hands, and hundreds of billions of dollars of wealth have been created among 10-year bondholders, and hundreds of billions more among 5-year bondholders and 2-year bondholders and 90-day bondholders and 10-year, 15-year, 25-year, 30-year around the world. So we're talking realistically. Trillions of dollars of wealth have been created because bond prices globally are rising. Yields are falling. You're going to see headlines now, starting Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Mortgage rates are lower in the United States. The 30-year mortgage rate is down a quarter of a point or a tenth of a point or a third of a point. You're going to start to see these kinds of BS headlines because while it's true that mortgage rates will back off a bit, they're not going to back off as much as the 10-year has backed off, but they will a little. Yes, it's nothing personal, it's just business. What you want to care about, what you want to know as an option writer is, am I going to make money in my options? So do I have to fear the upside? The good news is the markets are feeling better. And so the Dow's up 128, S&P's up 17, Nasdaq's up 53. We all feel better. Are we up 2% this morning across the board on the markets? No, the Dow's up a third of a point. That's all it is. So it looks good. 123 points looks good. It's a third of a point. All right. S&P, third of a point. Nasdaq, third of a point. But for you option players, you want the market to feel better. You want the option gamblers who are buying the options you're writing to feel better and to feel emboldened, to feel like they can't go wrong going long on options. They should buy call options at whatever the seller wants for them, because this market's just going to keep right on going, because markets never go down when they go up, you know. Right. That's what you want. You as a writer, you want that kind of happy-go-lucky feeling that people are going to have, because there are a lot of people out there who are desperate, and I mean really desperate financially desperate, and it's affecting them mentally and physically, and it's a sad story, but it is the world in which we live. There's unbelievable pressure on people to get an economic win together, and it's not happening for them. And some of them are going to gamble with their dough, whether it's money they have lying around, or it's their 401k money, or money they're going to borrow, or they're going to take cash advances on credit cards as for one last shot at trying to make something happen. They're going to gamble into whatever they're going to gamble into. And a lot of them, a number of them, will go into the options market. Not every single person is a desperado, becomes an option buyer, but there are millions of desperados who are option players. That's their lottery ticket. And they're coming in, and they're going to come in. And that means premiums are going to rise, which means your cash balances in your accounts could be much higher if you take advantage of the market. You got to want it, though. And you have to be ruthless about it. You can't feel sorry for people. You've got to take the money when it's handed to you, because no one feels sorry for you when your trades don't work out for you. By the way, have you noticed SoFi this morning? 837. We're up 20 cents on SoFi. Nice. That's a nice little change. Got sirens going outside. Obviously, the world is excited about what's going on. Thank you all for being here this morning. Guys, this market may have a dead cat bounce here, because remember, we've had 4 straight days of upward movement, okay? And carrying it another day might be too much. Do remember, though, today is Friday, November the 3rd, 2023. That means it's option expiry day. So what a day you have for option expiry day. The job report is perfect for an up market. The job report today is perfect for the Federal Reserve to keep rates right where they are. They don't have to raise them right now. The job market is perfect for a higher market overall, because dividend paying stocks are all of a sudden more competitive, because if the 10-year treasury goes from 5.1% to 4.5%, there's a half a point drop in yields. Thank you, telephone. Thank you, phone. Watch. If yields drop in the bond market by half a point, that means IBM's dividend is looking better all the time. And that's the same on any other dividend paying stock. That's why the Dow is up right now. The Dow 30 is made up of 30 big corporations in the US that many of which pay a dividend. And so all the S&P 500 dividend payers, all the mutual funds out there that are dividend paying mutual funds, ETFs that are dividend paying mutual funds, these are the funds that specialize in getting those kinds of stocks. They're having a good time right now. They're getting the kind of information from the bond market that they want. They're seeing yields dropping in the bond market, making stock dividend yields look better. The spread between the 10-year treasury and some stocks, yields on stock is dropping. And in some cases, the stocks are ahead of the 10-year. In some cases, the 10-year is still ahead of some dividend-paying stocks, but the range is working in the favor of the equity market. Now, if the equity market goes up, that means the average individual, and I mean all individuals in reality, but a lot of average people who are working 9 to 5, as we like to say, who are putting money away every week into their 401k and their employers matching it and all that stuff. These folks, all of these around the world, billion plus people, these folks are all getting wealthier because their 401ks and the funds that they're investing in are all appreciating in value, and they're getting richer. Now, are we at all-time record highs? No. Are we going to all-time record highs? Not right now. But we're certainly not falling off the cliff. And the worry was 2 weeks ago, the markets are dropping and dropping from those July highs. We were dropping all the way through October. Oh my God. And all of a sudden that's been put to a stop, dead stop. And we have a 5-day winning streak potentially going on at the moment. Option writers, do not fear the upside. Never, ever, ever fear the upside. We had a viewer yesterday who told us straight out, Bruce, you're right again. Gosh darn to heck, you were right again. You keep telling us not to fear the upside. And what happened to that viewer? The viewer had been sitting on some call options that they had written a while ago, and the shares that they had written call options on had started to rise in value. And the call premium that they received is in their account. They're sitting on the money, but those calls are worth more money now than what the individual received for them. Did that individual panic? No. Why? Because the contract still has several weeks to go before it expires, so there was no need to panic. As a matter of fact, the viewer took advantage of the move and said, okay, you want to go up on me? The stock, you want to go up $4, $5, whatever you've done? Great. I own either shares of this thing or I own deep in the money calls on this thing. That's the only way I can write options against it. What I own is more valuable by like $4 a share. What I've written on is only up 40 cents a share. I'm actually ahead 360 in book value in my account. But even with that, throw that aside. What did they do? Bought back the calls that were written to turn around immediately and write new calls, the same strike price further out in time. And they just added money to their account because the call you're buying back today that expires in, say, 2.5 weeks, and you replace that with a call that expires in 4 or 5 months, you're going to bring in dollars per share in added premium for the same strike price. This viewer is saying to the world, look, I wrote these calls a couple of months ago, 3 weeks ago, whatever I wrote those calls, the stock was lower. And the calls I wrote were out of the money. And today the stock is higher and the calls are still out of the money. Not by much, but they're out of the money or they're at the money. It doesn't matter to me. I'm quite happy to say, take me out. I dare you to exercise me. You now have to exercise me where I get to keep this much more money from writing these new calls. I just added a couple of dollars per share equivalent into my account by extending the contract life of a contract. I bought back the old contract that's dying in 2 weeks and wrote a new one that's now got till next year, sometime April, May, to live. This is smart trading. This is called option trading taking advantage of this market. If you are an asset manager of your assets, this is the kind of stuff you have to buy into to begin to manage yourself. You cannot come to my channel and you can't listen to me for 10 minutes and then find the trade of the lifetime on the options market and then go away and go skipping down the neighborhood and everything's fine. You've got to be on top of your assets. But you know what I'm trying to get you to do? I'm trying to get you to become a full-time asset manager and quit your damn day job. So instead of tending to your boss's every whim and desire and mood swing, you can now tend to every whim and desire of your market and the market mood swing. You can take your attention away from the crap at the cubicle that you're working at, or the people on the production floor, or whatever you do for a living, and you can now do for a living right here in front of you in your house in whatever you want to wear. You don't have to wear a suit and tie if you're a guy. You don't have to wear a beautiful dress if you're a gal. You can schlep around the house casually and say, I am managing my assets and I don't care what I look like because no one's going to see. And I'm going to take care of business. And if the business today is to buy back calls that you wrote a week ago, 2 weeks ago, a month ago, 3 months ago, at whatever they're trading at, and replace them with new call contracts that are bringing you more cash in your account, there's a reason why you came to work today. It's a good reason. You've done a good thing. And that's what it's all about, taking money off the option market. There are times where it's easy.
That was easy.
There are times where it's easy, where you just buy back calls for 25 cents that you wrote for $2.50 a month ago.
That was easy.
That was easy. And then you write new contracts that are $2.50, good for a month from now or 2 months from now. That's easy. There's a whole bunch of classes on my website that help you do that.
That was easy.
But then there are times where the market doesn't quite work the way you want it to work, because the market doesn't follow a guaranteed game plan. It is an emotional roller coaster, and it is full of all kinds of perils. You have to learn to read that. You have to learn to absorb it. And so you're going to make adjustments to your portfolio, whether you're winning or losing on a trade, and make it a bigger percentage winner in your favor. This is what option writers do. This is what managers do in Wall Street, London, Frankfurt, Milan, Tokyo, Shanghai, all the financial centers around the world, Dubai, everywhere else. This is what you're going to do. You're going to make adjustments to your portfolio when necessary. But the adjustments you're going to make to your portfolio are going to make you richer. They're going to make you more money. Now, if you're a Condor creator, and a covered call writer, and a poor man covered call creator, and a cash secured put investor, you're busy. You're juggling a lot of stuff. You're into juggling a lot of stuff. Great. I couldn't be more happier. But if you're also only just a Condor creator, that's all you want to do. You just want to do Condors. I'm happy with you. I'm really thrilled for you, because you're beginning to hone in on what it is you really want to be doing. And you're really on top of your trades, minute to minute, day to day, hour to hour, week to week. And you can make money in this option market from all kinds of angles, whether you want to be an aggressive, I'm only going to write Condors that expire in 3 days, or I'm going to do Condors that are good for 6 weeks to 12 weeks to 6 months. You're a covered call writer only, a poor man covered call writer, cash secured put creator, whatever your bag, whatever your game plan is, you get good at it. There are 16 lessons available on my website, stockmarketswithbruce.ca. And you can learn all about how to do this. If you are serious about improving your financial wherewithal, then this is the game plan. And I'll make it easy on you until the 17th of November. This is the 3rd. You got 2 more weeks and it's all over. You can buy 5 for the price of 4. All right. There are 16 of them. Pick up number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 this week. Maybe pick up another 5 next week. Just before the deal is over, get the other 5 and then buy 1 more. Watch these classes, study these classes as many times as you want, and understand how this market works. If you're going to grab these classes, you're going to need to make a PayPal donation to my channel, which is here. You'll find this information down below in the description. That's where the PayPal address is. Make a donation, $5.99.99 US, and then send me a private email right here at brucefarmer@hotmail.com. Just say, Uncle Bruce, I just sent you $5.99.99. I just sent you $1,200. I just sent you $1,800. I want 15 classes for the price of what is it, 12? And I want a single on the side. Let me know what you want me to do. I'll send you the links to whatever you're picking up, and away you go. If you just want to buy one class today, you just decide, I know it's on sale, but I just want to put $150 into my life. I'm going to buy one class for $150. Just go to the website, stockmarketswithbruce.ca, order your class. It'll automatically send you the link. If you don't get the link automatically, then let me know with an email. I'll get it to you, and we'll take care of you. Okay? Thank you all for listening to the commercial. Guys, this market is begging to give you money. It's just this market is dying to pay you. It's unbelievable how much money is being handed over to the option writers. The folks who are commenting over here, generally speaking, are members of this channel who joined up because they were interested in becoming option writers. They took a couple of classes. They figured out, oh my God, I understand this stuff. Oh my God, I can't believe this is legal. Oh my God, this is what institutional traders do. Oh man, you've changed my life, Uncle Bruce. I had no idea this existed. And they started writing options. Couple here, couple there, couple here, couple there. And they got better at it. They got better at it. They got more comfortable at it. And now they are full-blown addicts of writing stock options for serious money. There are some folks over here who are making ungodly amounts of money. And they're humble enough to not talk about it. And it's all right. If I can turn all of you into ridiculous money makers, I've done my job. Every week, new people join this channel, discover it by accident, by some fluke of nature, and they go, what is this old, balding gentleman talking about? No other YouTube channel does this. Why doesn't everyone do this? If this is so good, this guy's channel is so freaking good, and his classes are so freaking super, why doesn't everyone else do it out there? It's because you cannot be an option writer by just waking up one morning and going, oh, I think I'm going to become an option writer. It doesn't work that way. You have to understand the whole market first. And millions and millions and millions of people have no idea how the stock market works, yet they invest in it. You want to become an option writer and you don't even understand how markets work? You haven't got a prayer. You're going to get your butt handed to you. And the reality is this. There are a lot of YouTubers out there who are trying to get you to become part of their family. They want you to become part of their following. They want you to maybe buy the stock they like. They want you to buy the same stocks they're promoting or that they own, or they're trying to get you to jump in on their philosophy, whatever it is. The philosophy that most people understand is you buy low and you sell high. You buy something for $1 and sell it for $1.25, and you make 25 cents. That's the philosophy of life, all right? Around here, it's the George Costanza method to make money. It's the opposite. We do the opposite. We sell something for $1.25 and we buy it back for $1. We sell something for $3 and we buy it back for 25 cents. We keep the change. We worship shrinkage. We worship George Costanza. If what we sell goes down in value, we make money. We find around here that things go down a lot faster than they go up. This is what we figure out. Stocks drop faster when they drop. Option values drop faster when markets go down versus when they go higher. That's what we figured out. Everybody knows this, but a lot of longs don't want to believe it. Most of the gamblers out there, 95, 98%, are people who buy something here and hope it goes up to here. And it's those folks that we take money from. And we don't wipe them out. We don't make people go bankrupt. What we do is someone will buy 10 grand worth of options on whatever they're buying options on, the index, the stock, a certain company, and it doesn't work out for them. So they sell at $7,000 and then they buy something else. And they turn that 7 into 8 and they sell it and they buy something else. And they turn the 8 into 6 and they sell it and they buy something else. They're winning and they're losing and they're winning and they're losing. But over time, gamblers who play the long options market, unless they get a score that comes from the heavens, which happens once every decade to one person out of a billion, they lose money. A lot of folks are lucky to break even when they are option buyers only. As you're on only one side of the market and you're vulnerable. My folks on the other side, we take nickels and dimes and a couple of bucks off of zillions of option players at the same time. When you write 20 calls or you create 20 condors, you've just entered into a trade of 80 contracts. If you're doing 20 condors, you just traded 80 option contracts. 40 you went long, 40 you went short. You're not dealing with one person on the other side of that trade. You're not dealing with one person on the side of any one of those 4 contracts. You've written 40 contracts or 20 contracts. Those 20 contracts you sold at whatever you sold them for weren't purchased necessarily by one victim. It could well be that 8 people bought your 20 contracts. You don't know and you don't care. The folks who bought your contracts, they think you're an idiot because they're thinking, I'm going to buy these contracts and they're going to go up triple in value in a week and I'm going to get rich. You're sitting back going, I don't think so. I'm quite happy to offer you these contracts. I'll take your money. I've purchased other contracts to protect myself against any losses on this deal to a point. But my strategy here is simple. I have something known as a clock, a stopwatch, a watch that has time pass on it. And as time passes on this trade, these contracts will shrink in value. Now, the guys who bought your calls from you go, I know that. Just like Marty Short with that skit on Saturday Night Live. I know that. You think I didn't know that? Yeah, of course options shrink in time, over time. I know that. But I'm not going to be here that long, you see. I'm the genius investor. I bought the calls today because in 3 or 4 days from now, they're going to be triple their price. And if they're not, I'm getting rid of this contract. I'm going to buy something else. I'm going to find that winning trade. And they're searching and searching and searching. You're the one who sold them the contract and saying, sell it to somebody else, pal. You're long my contract and it's not working out for you. I'm not buying it back for 5 cents less. Sorry. No, I'm George Costanza. I'm looking for shrinkage. Serious swimming pool shrinkage. It was cold. And so the shrinkage is 90% is what you're looking for. Or 80% or 30%, or whatever it is. But it's not a nickel a contract. That's what you're looking for. And you're going to get it. Because chances are, more often than not, no matter which contracts you run on the call side and which contracts you're running on the put side, they are going to shrink in value and you're going to close your position with a lot smaller dollar positions, and that gross amount of money you got handed to you on this credit spread you brought the cash in, you're only giving a little bit of it back and you're keeping the difference and you're writing a new one. You're creating a new one. That's what you're doing around here. But you learned how to do it by hanging out with this gang of regulars and you started taking the classes, because that's what these folks did. There are people here who have green titles for their names with an avatar beside them. And they'll tell you, I took all 16 classes. As a matter of fact, I've been out of the 16 classes that Uncle Bruce did. He did them all live. They were all edited. And they're now available on the website. I was a live participant in these 16 of 10 of them, 12 of them. I've only missed 4 of them. Or I found him a year ago when he was doing lesson number 8, and I've been with him every live class since, because I want to be in the class live so I can ask him live questions as he's instructing, because Auntie Jen is the moderator and she takes our questions. She stops him in the middle of his spiel and says, they have questions about what you just said 5 minutes ago, and then he backtracks, clarifies, and moves forward. You watch the classes, you'll see that yourself, and you'll go, oh, this isn't just a guy standing at a podium reading crap. This isn't the guy reading into a microphone and you're looking at pictures of Wall Street from 1930. This isn't me in front of moving charts and not acknowledging your existence. This is an interactive course. And as you take the classes, you'll figure out, oh, wow, I understand this stuff, because the people he's talking to are the folks right here, and they speak in plain English like I do. I get it now. Now it's making sense. These so-called highfalutin master's degree holder, genius, analytical, structural analysts. I don't understand how they buy a cup of coffee, let alone talk about the stock market. Uncle Bruce does it all in plain English. I can learn how options trading works and how I can be a part of it in plain English. I can understand. And that is the secret to what we're trying to do here. That's why I don't have competition in other YouTubers that do exactly what I do the way I do it. But hey, some of you out there, or there are folks out there who only want to listen to very complex, high-end derivative type strategy trade scenarios. God bless you. You'll find your guy, your girl. You'll find them. But that's not here. You want to make money in this market and understand it? Join the party, pal, right here. Thank you, all of you who are here today, who have been here all along, who are relatively new, being part of this gang. It is much appreciated. You guys are the backbone. Thank you to one of my viewers here, letting me know, making a donation today. Thank you. Looking forward to sitting down with some of you and having chats on what we're doing. I'll get a hold of you folks that have been contacting me for either one-on-ones and or your classes and what have you. We'll get together and we'll have a chat. Thank you all for, again, I can't thank you enough for being members of this channel, especially those of you who have become gold level members of this channel, gold bagel level members. Guys are awesome. We have 75 thumbs ups. I thank you for that. We're opening in 13 minutes. Hopefully we'll be near 100 when we 100 thumbs ups when we open for trading here. I love you guys. You guys keep us on the air. Jen and I are headed south. My Jennifer Aniston lookalike wife and I, we're on the road again in only 4 weeks. We're out of here. We're heading to California. Jennifer needs to have her second hip replaced, which we have always known would happen sooner or later. This is the year here in December. She's going to get a second hip. Her first hip is great. She's so happy with her first new hip. She can't wait to get this next one done. She knows the routine. She knows the facility. She knows the doctor. She knows what you have to go through to make it work. We are ready to roll. And so we'll be out of here December 1 down to Palm Desert, Rancho Mirage area. I'll be on the air as usual. Just tolerate my schedule. There might be an interruption here and there during surgery time, but all in all, we're doing what we do best. I will attempt to guide you to richness. How about that? We'll continue to work the shrinkage and get you richer, and we'll take care of Auntie Jen at the same time and build her flexibility and strength and her mobility and make things better. So again, thank you all of you who are supporting this channel. By supporting the channel, you're supporting Auntie Jen, and it's keeping us going. So thank you all very, very much. All right, let's go, baby. JR, we got too much time on our hands. Come on, market. Let's open. I'm ready to make money. I can't wait. Stocks only go up, says MK. It's only Zool. Sheepy Investor, I have some April 2024, 22 and 25 covered calls. Should I bring it closer in time or keep the same time and bring in more money? Again, I don't know what stock you're asking me about. So I'm in the dock here. Sheepy Investor, good morning, Uncle Bruce. Sheepy, what stock are you asking me about? Is this GameStop? Is this what am I missing? I miss a lot of things, and obviously I'm missing this. Sheepy Investor, what happened to your membership credit? Savage asks Sheepy Investor. And there we go. I don't know if Sheepy has answered me yet. In any event, look, I don't know what you got. So until you tell me, I can't really do anything here. Manager, I am here. Bruce, number 73. Thank you, my friend. JR, hey, are you shorting today? I noticed that says Spicy. I've noticed that time goes up faster than it goes down. Laugh out loud. Manager, I'm evaluating my next trade. Very smart answer. And that's what exactly you do as a shorter. You pick your targets, look them out. JJ, Sofi, all-time high, question mark. Please refresh my memory, Uncle Bruce. Marie B. So does Uncle Bruce do this on YouTube for 2 hours, and then you have to join the channel to get the next 3 hours, and that's where he gets more specific? Second day, sorry. No, Marie, I only go live 2 hours a day nowadays. I used to be live every morning and every afternoon. I'd be on for like the last hour of trading every day. And I did that 5 days a week with a pre-show. And I found that one, it was exhausting. I was really tired. And number two, I found that the morning show, this show right here, is the one that the viewers love the most because we pre-talk about the opening, and then we're here for the opening of the market. And this one is the one that really helps get people set up and get going. But no, I don't do a separate private showing just for members during the day or anything like that. On Wednesday nights, though, you get to join me as a member. If you're a member of this channel, you get to join me Wednesday nights at 7 o'clock Eastern for Primetime Live with Uncle Bruce, Gold Bagel members only. And you can ask me anything you want about what you're up to. In the meantime, if you're a class taker and then you have any questions you want to ask me about the classes you're taking or whatever, you can always ask me live. You may find, Marie, that you might ask me a question about the market or an option or whatever. And by the time I get to your comment, you've already had 5 responses from other members who are saying, oh, yeah, you need to do this, or you should look into that, or this is how you want to do it. Or he said a week ago, Bruce said this. And so, people here help people. So welcome to the gang, and I'm glad you're here. Splair, Uncle Bruce, don't tell them too much. Don't do it. Splair, JJ is already 35, or do you mean weekly, monthly high? JJ, Maria B, no, not like that at all. Credit Savage, good morning, my fellow simpletons and degenerates. Looks like a bit more green today. Lovely. FUBO had earnings and killed it. My 5,000 shares just went from $2 to $3. Covered call time. JR, Maria, 2-hour Uncle Bruce show during the opening hour. But if you're a Gold Bagel member, you get a morning trade tip, trade alert show, and a 1-hour Wednesday night show where you can ask more specific questions. JR is helping me dramatically. I didn't know JR responded to Marie's question, as you can tell, because I'm just kind of reading this on the fly. And I am way behind. Charlie, Uncle Bruce does 3 shows in the morning. 2 are for members only. This show is open for everybody. Sheepy, what happened to your membership? Credit Savage, Marie, thank you, everybody. MK, why won't Uncle Bruce talk about the Greeks? Why? I don't think it's proper to talk about Greek people like that. I don't think that's proper. Alex, number 74. Sorry, I'm late. Hey, I'm late too. Adam, so something's going up nicely. 107 gross profit on 177 million reserve report yesterday. Okay, Adam, great. Lame, I missed the Steelers game last night. I see the Steelers won. Auntie Jen was happy. So is that why she would not let Uncle Bruce out of bed this morning? See, there you go. I was in bed before the game was over. Wasn't feeling all that well last night. Had a great sleep, though. Boy, did I ever. Woke up late. JR, MK, the stocks tell us what to do, not the Greeks, according to Uncle B. Charlie, Maria, if you listen to Uncle Bruce, then he has a lot of insight from years of experience. Well worth the membership. Guys are awesome. Thank you for these, comments. You guys are great. Alex, Uncle Bruce loves all Europeans. It's all good. Okay, I know I forgot my sarcastic sign. Brian, cause they don't matter when you write and look for shrinkage. You are not looking to take things to expiry. So Greeks aren't helpful being so conservative in rights for the most part. JR is smiling. MK is smiling. Mandu number 5, don't be a lurker, laugh out loud. MK, I see. JJ, 3 reasons to buy SoFi stock right now. The Motley Fool 3 hours ago, apparently. We're at 828 on the SoFi. We got up to 840 practically this morning. So we opened in 5 minutes. Let's see what we got going. JD, Beach Boy, Nandu 5. Is that what I am now? Is that what I am now? A lurker? Constantine, good morning, everybody. Sheepy, GameStop, go baby. Sheepy, GameStop, sorry. I forgot to mention it. It's GameStop. Well, if you've written 25s and 20 whatever, it's time to bring them down to the 20 range, 18 range, and go out in time. Might be wiser to write 15s, good for 5-6 months, and take dollars. That's what I'd recommend you do. You can always do rollovers if you have to. JR, Uncle Bruce, I have iron condors on Tesla. The call side is at 230 to 45, a hold with 42 days till expiry. What do you think? We're looking at, let's see if I can get my good old phone to go here. Here we are, Tesla pre-market 221.98, almost 222. Isn't that beautiful? You're 230.45. Just sit tight. Yeah, just sit tight. Yeah, it's all good. Brian, so some do use the Greeks on Delta for positions at a point, but just not sure how they rely on it when they take profits of 30% or so off the table and they've moved on. Mandu, Beach Boy, is going to get caught in the hallway laughing out loud. That's what's going to happen. Mandu, that's a great photo there. Love that photo, Mandu. Thank you. It was great meeting you. Manager, Uncle Bruce, I sent you an email. I got it. Thank you, my friend. I'll be looking at that after the show. JJ, the Motley Fool pumping Sofi this morning. Giddy up. Spicy, do you think Miss Strickland had hair or only Mr. Strickland? I know Strickland never had hair. What about his wife? Does she wear wigs all the time? I don't know what to think. Brian Mandu, we already have one of those. Butt back is just quietly nipping. BB is just quietly nipping at the noobs on here. Rite of passage. Brian Manager, did you unwind your covered calls over there, by the way? Constantine, I was able to sell yesterday. AI, July 24, 27 and a half calls at 6:30. Turned around and bought SoFi shares with the money. Nice move. Nice move. Mandu number 5, BW. Maria, Marie B, great group to work with. Everyone is helpful, and Uncle Bruce has many great insights. Discord is great too. Constantine, thumbs up number 82. Bruce, you're only 18 away from 100. Beach Boy, Motley are mercenaries. If they pump any company, it's late in the cycle. There you go. Let's see here. Adam, DOCN is Digital Ocean Cloud Provider, has been 46 in the summer, 26 in the pre-market. Beach Boy, number Mandu 5. I'll use my hoverboard. Charlie, I have GameStop 15s and 16s for April. I'm pulling for it to hold this level for now, laughing out loud. Luca, number 87. Welcome, my friend. I am here. Buongiorno. Welcome, my friend. Vivash, GameStop. Good morning, actually. Number 82. Let's make some pizza. Let's make some money. Let's get going, everybody. Thank you all. We open in 2 minutes. Thank you, everyone, for joining us this morning, being part of I think one of the greatest communities this YouTube world has, in my humble opinion. And I thank you all for being a part of this channel every single day. If you're just hitting the thumbs up button or becoming a subscriber, we thank you. We welcome you to the group, the family. You're more than welcome here. Those of you who are taking the ultimate step and joining this channel as a member, I really do appreciate it. The ultimate level is gold level member. $25 a month goes to YouTube. $17.50 goes to me. YouTube thanks you. I thank you. And I'll do everything I can to make it very worth your while to make a donation of $25 a month and become a gold level member of this channel. Again, those of you who've been here all morning, you know what is provided to you if you are a gold level member. The daily trading tip and pre-show, the Wednesday night hangout. Again, I try to make it as valuable as possible for as many of you as humanly possible. And all we have to do is find a single trade that can make you $300, and that pays for your membership for the whole year. So that's all we got to do. I have put up now since early September, I've been putting up these daily trading tips, and there are a zillion of them here where viewers of this channel have put together a couple of Condors. They've used maybe $2,000, $4,000, $5,000 of capital to write 2, 3, 4 Condors, and they've made $500 profit on some of these Condors. They didn't have to wait for the Condor to expire. They didn't have to do that. They were in and out in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and they went, I just made $500. I'm going to give the channel $300 for the whole year. I get to keep $200 already, and I'm doing another Condor. Oh, yeah, every day he brings out another trade tip idea here. Thank you, Uncle B. Now I have class money, and I can tell you that if you're taking the classes and you're doing the daily trades and you're a Gold Bagel member, I think we can find ways to help you fund all of that and then fund your bank account. And that's what it's all about right here on this channel. Larry says, Bruce, stop talking. We're ringing the bells, baby. We're there. We're open now for trading, Bruce. We're running. We're here. We're trading it. We're running it. Okay, everybody. Thank you for joining me. I love it. The bells, says JR. Thank you, Larry. JR, here we go. All right, baby. Let's bring in some bucks. Okay, everybody. I think we're up 179, 180 odd points on the Dow to start the session. We'll get that clarified as the minutes go by and everything starts to trade out. 826 on Sofi, I think, is what we have going here. Spire's up 23 cents. Enphase is up 144. GameStop up 32 to 13.96. Thank you, GameStop. 833 on Sofi, giddy up. Apple is down 392. Not so bad as it seemed from earlier indications. Netflix up 450. Adobe's up $1. AI is up again 27.64, up 38. Nvidia up 444. Now we're back to 439. Tesla's up 317 to 221.68. So those 215, 225 put contracts that were way in the money, the 215s are out of the money and the 225s are losing their value dramatically. Giddy up to all of you sitting on those Condors. Easy money. Rocket Lab is up 13.5 cents to 472, 473. Go Rocket Lab. We're up 9 on Matterport. We're up 13 on Smart Rent, 250 a share. Go. Owens Corning up 375, ATIP up 35, Unity up 90, Google up 92, Moderna up $2.17. It's been shellacked lately. Cisco up 65, Pfizer's up 41, IBM up 114, HPQ up 20, Microsoft up 42 cents, ME is up to 89 cents. Go ME, go. Amazon up 110, Home Depot up 267. Vanik Semiconductors up 163. Goldman Sachs is ahead by 495. Boeing Corporation, 194.88 up 287. Facebook up 255. Meta, they call that now. Target up $2. JP Morgan up 134. Costco up 293. Walmart up 12 cents. Disney up 142. American Airlines up 26 to 11.66. DraftKings up 232 to 31.30. AMC up 28 and Royal Caribbean up 279. It's green everywhere. Pretty well everywhere. We're up 22 now on the S&P, and we're up 32 on NASDAQ, 197 point gain on the Dow Jones. Oil down 49 cents, now down 53 cents a barrel. Oil under pressure at the moment at 81.71. Oil is dropping. Mandu number 5. I've been a member of this channel for 28 months. Uncle Bruce and Bagel Community is the best in YouTube. Let's go get that dinero. Thank you, Mandu. Gold Bagel level member. I appreciate you letting the world know how long you've been a member. Anyone can do that. Hit the $sign. You'll find an option there where you can tell the channel how long you've been a member of this fantastic community. All of you are so welcome here, and I am so appreciative of you all being here. Charlie C. Uncle Bruce, Julia Roberts money is no longer the goal. The new goal is Taylor Swift money. She's worth in excess of 1.1 billion. Well, you know, get the Julia Roberts money and then go after Taylor. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah. Gotta love that, Charlie. Yeah, baby. Let's go after the dinero here. 165, 170 point gain on the Dow as we open up and see the fluctuation here. Giddy up, everybody. We got GameStop at 13.95, up 31. SoFi at 8.32 now, at up 15 cents. The high this morning 8.36. Volume of 2.3, 2.4 million on SoFi, and that's in 5 minutes. And we're just going through the opening procedures. Remember, it is option expiry day, and the unemployment report was a Goldilocks report, absolute Goldilocks report. Everyone out there is happy. It's looking good. absolutely working out. All right. Thank you, everyone, for popping in here, saying hi to us. Great to have you in the community, everybody. Any of you who are sending me private emails, I'll get back to you after the show is over, as usual, and we'll figure it out. If any of you want to do a one-on-one this weekend, get a hold of me ASAP so I can schedule you in, and we'll take care of you. Otherwise, classes, those of you doing that, we'll get you set up for classes, and we'll help you out. Remember, the sale is on for 2 more weeks, and then it's over, and away we go. Thank you all for being here. Your support is fantastic. 98 thumbs ups, by the way. We're only 6 minutes in the market, and we've almost hit triple digits. Thank you for these thumbs ups, guys. This is appreciated. We have 157 people here, only 59 slackers. Thank you. But be careful because Strickland is out there. Charlie, Uncle Bruce, Julia Roberts, we're going after Taylor Swift. Richard Carlin, 31 months, 17 days. I have been a member of this channel. Thank you, Richard, for the notification on that. We're coming up into January. Well, it'll be, when was that now? Was it March? It'll be 36 months that I've offered memberships. It'll be March. So yeah, it's over 2.5 years now. 31 months. My goodness, has it been that long? Fabulous. What a run we've been on. What a ride we've been through. When I started offering memberships to this channel in 2021, we had not yet hit the all-time highs. The markets hit their all-time highs November of that year, roughly, and interest rates began to be hit by November, December. Up they went all through 2022, and the market took a dump. We survived all that. Here we are in 2023. We've had a partial recovery, a slump, another recovery. We are battling this market, and yet from mid-2021, around June, July, I started producing the classes for you guys to help you out with what options are all about. And we started creating option writers around here. And have we seen some dough come into your accounts? How many people do you know or have you heard of that never wrote options and were only holding stock from 2021 when the markets hit their all-time highs, and they were feeling so good about themselves? And then it was nothing but carnage for 2022, higher interest rates. And how many people do you know that had to sell their stocks to pay their bills? And they had no form of income coming in because they weren't becoming option writers, and they didn't believe in it, and they stayed away from it. And how many folks out there know of people who don't invest anymore? Many of you know people personally who gave up. They were in the game when the game was easy. You could just take a dartboard and throw it at a dart and go, oh, letter A, throw the dart. Oh, letter Z. And then they would buy that stock because the market was hitting all-time highs. With zero interest rates, dividend-paying stocks didn't have to do anything to be better than a bond. That all changed, didn't it? And you option writers out there have been taking money in. Some of you on this channel, I bet you've taken in more money in cash from option premiums on stock like GameStop and others than you ever put into the stock. You've taken more money out. You had the stock split. You then sold the shares and bought deep in the money calls, and you wrote contracts to take cash in, and either bought other stuff with it, more contract, whatever you're doing. And the number of contracts you write now is unrecognizable to when you started. But the amount of cash that you've taken out of the stock market because of option writing is more than you had in the stock market back in 2020, 2021. This is what a lot of people don't get, because it doesn't happen in one trade. It happens trade after trade after trade. And there you go. JR, hey, my FICO score increased. I guess it helps to pay off a condo flip with a huge check. That's a good feeling. Nice going, JR. Nice job. Well done, my friend. Yes, FICO scores around here probably are improving for a number of folks. I know that I got emails. I get them all the time where people say to me, because of your channel and writing options, in 2020 and 2021, we were up to here in debt. my wife and I and our family, we had credit cards maxed out everywhere, and we had a few bucks in the market. We didn't want to just use it, sell everything, and pay off part of the credit cards. You show up, and we start writing options, and the cash flow improved here. I'm working, my wife was working, and now our money is working, and the money, as it grew, we paid down our credit cards. We just started knocking them off a little more, a little more, a little more. We didn't just make the minimum payments anymore. And a year later, they're gone. The balances on the credit cards don't exist anymore. Our cost of living is down 500, 600, 700 a month just on minimum payment requirements. Those are out. That has compensated us for the rise in inflation. As inflation kicked in, we reduced our cost of living, and my wife's still working, I'm still working, and we're still making money from this market. And we're now targeting other debts. Maybe we have a car loan to knock off. Maybe we've got student debt to hurry up and get rid of, helping the kids, whatever we're doing. This channel has made it completely different than what it would have been had we not learned how to write options. So I'm so proud of you guys. I'm excited. Constantine Libers, I bought 10 puts on ARM yesterday at a penny, sold today at 23 cents. There you go. If you know how options work, sometimes you can make trades work out, but generally speaking, you write your way to success. 164 is the gain on the Dow right now. 164, good opening. It's not like great. It's a half a point. It's okay. We're up 0.75 of a percentage point on the S&P 500. We're up 32 points. That's a nice gain. We're up 2/3 of a point on Nasdaq, 87 points so far. So it's a gain on the markets overall. Oil is now down $1.04 a barrel, 81.42 a barrel. Hello, look at that. Interesting to see how oil is trying to hang around 80, and I don't know if it can do it. Very, very good. Welcome everybody to the party. Marie B, oh my goodness, look out. Look out. Marie B has made the move. She has joined us as a gold bagel level member. Marie, I welcome you to the family here. Everyone will welcome you to the channel. Just watch the comments. Here they come. They're coming your way. Thank you so much for being part of this group. We love you. And I'm sure you'll find it very profitable and very enjoyable. There's a good bunch of people here, and I think you'll do well. She's saying, "I'm all in, baby. I'm all in." Thank you for joining up with the gang here. It's wonderful, absolutely wonderful that you're here. And I'm not sure right at the moment, but you might be able to go into my channel's history, and because you're a gold level member, you might be able to see all of the gold level product that I've done, all the shows I've done for gold bagel level members. But you're certainly now in to win with everyone else. So definitely, Jay Boy, congratulations. Good morning, all, and congratulations, Marie. Congrats. Richard Carlin, welcome, Marie B. Neat. Dean, welcome Marie to the show. Marie, I need to fund those courses. Absolutely, we're going to do that. Alex, welcome, Marie. Great decision. Get ready to get richer. Simple as that. Deep Value, welcome, Marie. Marie Powell, welcome, Marie B. We have another Marie in the house. Neat, fantastic. Mandu number 5, my Iron Condor went through, Uncle Bruce. Let's go, baby. Maria Powell, a lot of emojis being popped up here by Maria Powell. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming in and welcoming Marie to the channel. It's a good group here. Very good group here. We have a lot of fun here, and we do a lot of work to make it pay us. Yeah, we're here to make money from this market. We like watching it, but we love making money from it. Maria, keep work those classes. I know that the weekend's coming up. You might have time to watch some of these classes you picked up, and you will quickly figure out, oh, that's what Beach Boy's talking about. Oh, that's what deep value means. Or Bobby Atkinson or Mandu or all the others, you'll go, I get it. I'm okay. All right. And if you have any questions about any of the lessons or anything like that, you just send me a private email and we'll help you figure it out. It's all good. Thank you for the warm welcome. Absolutely. Bobby Atkinson is asking, would you mind doing me a favor? Would you hit the easy button?
That was easy.
Hit the easy button, please. Bought back DraftKings 35s. These were January 24 yesterday for 89. Rewrote today for 129. So yeah, thank you.
That was easy.
It's a, what is that, a $40 gain times, so that's $80. That's $80. That's 3 months of this right here. Thank you. Same date, same strike. Just rewrote them. I just bought them back and I wrote them again.
That was easy.
Absolutely doable. That can be done. There can be what we call intraday trades or couple day trades. Option writers can do anything they want and as often as they want. Absolutely. Puke Burp. Advice for SPY Iron Condor, December 23, expiry? 383.90, 435, 445 on Spider. All right, there's a lot of time on it already, so I'm not sure how to roll it. Okay, so you've created a Condor from 380.90 up to 435, 445. So it's not that wide a range for December. So that's a ways to go. This is the 3rd of November, so you've got obviously 6-7 weeks. What to do here? Well, what you could look at doing is, in theory, you could move up the 435 to 440 on the call side, but don't move the 445. Leave it where it is, and you've made the spread $5 instead of $10 on the call side. On the put side, sitting at 383.90. The question is, those have depreciated most likely since you created them. Certainly the put you wrote has likely dropped in value because we're at 434 on the spiders right now. We're up 368 this morning. So it's possible that the 80s and the 90s have shrunk out somewhat. You might be in a position to roll those into maybe 90 to 400s, say 390 to write a put, then 400 to go long, or you might go 395 on the right and 400 on the buy, and make it a $5 spread there as well. That might work out to a bit of a credit to help afford the roll up on the calls. Because at the moment, you don't need to do really anything. You don't have to. I mean, yeah, the SPYs are 434 and you've got a 435, 445 call position. You don't have to make a move at the moment. You can sit back and say, well, look, these calls have a premium on them that are going to shrink out. But again, I think the next move you make, if you do make a move, is you want to go from a $10 spread to a $5 spread on these contracts, if possible. If you are going to do a rollover, say the end of this month, by November 25th, November 30th, somewhere in that range, you might be rolling into January, the 3rd week of January contracts, which give you more time. And then you can move your calls up by what you need to, and move your puts wherever you need to. But my recommendation for you overall is you want a wider spread ultimately when you create these. Now, I don't know what you got as a credit, but it must have been attractive to you to bring in a bigger credit, because you've got a narrow range here, considering how long this Condor has to go. But the bigger the credit, that means the more protection you gave yourself. Obviously, less the $10 spread, take away the credit. That's your exposure. But at the moment, you're winning on the 380.90, but you're losing on the 435, 44, 445 because they're both running up higher. You don't have to do anything at the moment if you don't wish to. So that's it for now. There's no need to make a move necessarily at this second in time. Theoretically, you could roll these from December to January, but I wouldn't right now. I wouldn't right now. Well, let's see what happens. This market today, right now, the stock market, right at this second in time that we're live, Friday, November the 3rd, we're up 170 on the Dow. Yeah. And we're up 36 on S&P. Yeah. But we're also up 5 days in a row if you count today. And we might be a little too far too fast. We had a big gain yesterday on the markets, and we may find that later today we might be unchanged when it's all said and done, and your spiders are back to 430. They might just be sitting there tonight. It's possible on Monday that we're 426 to 428 on Monday, Tuesday, and that puts you out of the money. With time going by, you don't have to do anything, and so you may just sit back and go, you know what, Bruce, I'm just going to keep my arms folded because I don't want to bring up my puts. They're too close to the market. I don't have to roll my calls at the moment. I'm not going to bother. I'll just wait. And if the market just gives up 4 or 5 points on the SPYs, we're out of the money. And all 4 of these are under pressure. But you now have to give up a little time to enjoy shrinkage. But shrinkage will come your way. All right. Interesting. Welcome, says Flint Creek Soap Company, to Marie. Brian, major imbalance on the options for AI expiring today. The 3rd of November, massive number of calls to nada on the puts. They could push this to put the $30 in the money. No puts to counter. One-sided battle today on these entire contracts. Well, again, buyers and sellers and people's idea of what they think is going to happen. Have you noticed your GameStop 1433? Everybody, giddy up, everybody. I like that. 843 on your Sofi. Ooh, I like that too. That is looking great this morning. 845 on Sofi. Giddy up, baby. I love this game. We're at the 5.6 million traded on Sofi. GameStop 1431, the high of the day 1440 on 618,000. Come on, GameStop, keep on going. Apple down only 183. We were at 170 last night. We're at 175 right now. The overall market does not care what Apple did with their earnings. The overall market is going, we're buying this stuff long term. You want to drop it on us? We'll take it off your hands. Thank you very much. And so we're only down 196 on Apple. Nothing serious at all. Netflix up 440. We got Adobe up 670. The AIs at 29.25, up 199. Beautiful. NVIDIA up $7. Tesla up $7 to $225.45. You know what that means? The 215 puts are $10 out of the money, and the 225s are out of the money. Iron Condor creators, doing this makes you rich. It's kind of funny, isn't it? Now allow shrinkage to just take its toll. Let the stock go. It might go to 230, 33. Just let shrinkage and the market movement make you richer. Beautiful. Rocket Lab up 14.9, 15 cents on Rocket Lab, 473. Let's go, Rocket Lab. Matterport up 13.5. SmartRent up 7.5. ATIP up 19, Unity up 140, Google up 93, Moderna up 750 today, big snapback. Cisco up 24, Pfizer up 68, IBM up 118, HPQ up 49, Microsoft up 196, ME 92 cents a share on ME. Are we beginning to see a run back to the dollar level? If it breaks a buck, closes above $1, no issues regarding delisting on the New York Stock Exchange or stock splits required. Not saying it's going to happen, but it looks like it wants to happen. It looks like it wants to go. We're up 13.5 on ME, 92 cents. Am I reading this right? No, we're up 3 cents this morning. That's what we're up right now. The past week, we're up 13 cents. Interesting trades. Back to 92. Go ME. Let's get on with it. Amazon up 47. Home Depot up 210. Vanicus up 265. Goldman up 750. Boeing up 270. Meta up 390. Target up 260. JP Morgan 168 higher. Costco up 220. Walmart down 26 cents. And that's all Disney up 172. American Airlines up 45 cents. 1185. DraftKings up 251. AMC up 41 cents. And Royal Caribbean up $4 to 92.37. Overvalued, but up $4 nonetheless. All right, we're up 180 on the Dow. SoFi 844. GameStop 1428. We'll take that. Absolutely. This is cool stuff. Very cool. Alrighty, JJ, I feel we're a bit overextended, Uncle Bruce, a little too much over the tips of our skis right now. Brian, AI just ripped through 21 like it was not even there. Dude, welcome, Marie B. I hope you learn a lot and you go slowly. There are some lessons you only learn when you make mistakes, so try not to make them too big. Spicy, I still get nervous when GameStop gets close to my strike, laughing out loud. I just have to fold my arms. I have December 15th. Relax. Yeah, relax. It's okay. J-Boy, let's go. M-E. JR, SoFi 13. Cash secured puts up 23% right now. Go, baby, go. Brian, this is what a market running on unicorn farts and candy cane wishes looks like. Remember the movie Eddie the Eagle? One of his training crashes is inbound soon. Can't go up forever. Fold your arms. Maria B. Thanks, dude. Great advice. There you are. Welcome. And there are wise words being spread about here. We're up 179 on the Dow and a 42-point gain on S&P, 150 on NASDAQ. This market is rising. Oil down 53 cents, 81.87. Spire holding a 20-cent gain to 403. Enphase 82.15 up 323. Spiders are up 4. The Qs are up 330. GameStop up 70. SoFi up 26. Apple just down 135. Netflix up $5. Adobe up 6.5. We're running 29.04 on AI. 29.04. I talked about a Condor this morning on AI. And you can put a Condor together. You might adjust your calls and puts, but there's money in them there hills for sure. NVIDIA up 770 to 442. The 395 price is gone, baby. Gone. That's $47 ago in 3 days. Look at that run. Look at Tesla, 225.87. Don't you just love Tesla over 225? I do. I think it's fantastic. Clay, Brian, I remember Jay Powell saying, God bless my money printer during the press conferences, so maybe it can. There you go. Giddy on up. We'll watch this market up 190 now on the Dow. It is option expiry Friday. Volatility is in the air. We are up nicely, but we can lose all this at any time. This market is going to be 100-point volatile without question on the Dow. We have to allow it to do what it's going to do. There is gambling going on option expiry Friday. And so just relax, breathe, and just be okay. You're going to be just fine. Giddy up, kids. 1430. 1430 on GameStop. 847. 848 on SoFi. We are approaching the high of the day. We're going for 8.5. We're almost at 850 on SoFi. This has been a silly week because on Monday, SoFi was supposed to take off. I mean, everything was rosy for GameStop or for SoFi on Monday. It didn't happen. SoFi on Monday did not go to $10 a share. It went down to the 690 level just to upset everyone. Tuesday, people were going, what is wrong with this stock? People are asking themselves, why am I even alive? What's going on? And Tuesday, we went up into the 750 range. Wednesday, we hung around the 750 range. Yesterday, we broke 8, and now we're pushing 850. So welcome to the party, everybody. What a week we've had on your SoFi shares. And at 844, 849, 850 a share, this is a joke. It is way, way undervalued, and we deserve so much more upside. So don't think this is the top of anything. This is only the beginning of a long move to the $20, $30 range. We are way, way too low on how this company is growing out. But hey, there are haters and there are lovers. What can I say? There are 110 million shorted out there on SoFi. There are 877 million that can trade. So we have 12.5% of a short interest officially out there. Unofficially, you tell me what the real number is. So many derivatives on this thing, so much under the black market trading. I don't know. 200-point gain on the Dow. I'll tell you that's real. We're up 210 on the Dow now. 42-point gain on S&P. 1 percentage point higher on the S&P. 0.6 on the Dow and 1.1 gain on NASDAQ. Going higher. There's what we're watching. The unemployment report was a Goldilocks report today. Absolutely what the market wanted to see, hear, and enjoy. There you have it. We are on our thumbs up meter right now. 114 thumbs ups. If you're happy that your SoFi shares are in that 840 to 850 range, you're happy that GameStop is not in the 12-13 range, but now 14-30 range. If you're happy that Tesla is now at 225 a share, maybe you might consider hitting the thumbs up button and letting the world know it's all good around here. If you like making money on condors and writing options and cash secured puts, maybe you might consider hitting the thumbs up button to tell the YouTube community, hey, why don't you join us over here? Let YouTube promote this channel to many more followers. Become part of the gang over here and learn how to make money in this market. It's being handed to us. Like, you cannot believe these option gamblers are handing us trillions of dollars a week in action. We're just taking our slice. That's all we're doing. We're just taking a slice. It's nothing personal. We're just taking some money that's being handed to us on a silver platter. Why shouldn't we take this cash and run with it, baby? 117 thumbs ups. I thank you. Love to see 150, 160 today. If you're watching me on the rerun and it's Saturday morning or it's Saturday afternoon or it's Sunday, and you're watching me, you do me a favor, no matter what that thumbs up meter shows, hit that thumbs up meter on the rerun. Give us some momentum over the weekend so that on Monday, when I come back, YouTube will go, we should promote this guy a little bit more. He's live every day with his community. He's got a pretty good following of members. He does show after show after show. He gets thumbs ups all the time from his diehards. We should promote this guy. This is the kind of live show that should have a higher following because YouTube wants minutes watched. YouTube wants engagement. YouTube wants channels like this. And thank you all for helping this channel become more successful and bringing more people into it. I love you. All right, what's going on? Let's see if I'm missing any comments. Yes. What do we got here? Splair, all right, you all. I wish everyone here a successful and relaxed start to the weekend. Enjoy the time with relatives and keep it rocking with extra hugs. Thank you, Splair. Have a good one, pal. BW, Brian, it's like the MM/HF went long on calls and are now squeezing the shorts that thought many easily shorted tickers were headed way lower. Some folks are getting blown out, in my opinion. Market makers and hedge funds. It's like the market makers and hedge funds went long on calls. Spicy, Uncle Bruce, at what point do you think I should look at rolling my 50 December 15 GameStops? Well, I would look at, can you move into April 15s? Can you move into something in the summer 16s or 17 and a halves and get more money than it would cost you to buy your 15s? Look into that on your option chain and see if that's being handed to you. We're at 14.26 now on GameStop. We're up 62 cents. Thank you very much. You could write $15 GameStops into February, March, April, and just take more money. You can do that trade too. Take a look at that. I have to go watch the rolling classes again. Yes, you do. JR, buy volume dropping off on AI. Look for a dip. Brian, Spicy, what you in and trying to do, we can help. There you go. People here to help out. We've got the Dow up 175. GameStop at 14.27, up 63. SoFi at 8.38, just about 8.50 a few minutes ago. We're up 21 right now. Apple only down 2.50. And we got Tesla at 224.53. We've broken 225 today, which means the 215s and 25s were out of the money. Those puts are no longer worth anything except time value, which they're losing. Oh, I love you guys. Well, way to go. Rocket Lab 475, 476. Matterport 218, up 15. Smart Rent 258, up 8.5. Go, baby, go. Auntie Jen in the house, in the room.
Hi.
How are you?
So does Blair have to leave because he's going to Frankfurt?
I think Spare has to go to work.
Oh, I thought maybe he was going to go to Frankfurt and watch a football game on Sunday.
Oh, he's going to go see an NFL game. I didn't think so. The NFL is in Frankfurt this weekend. I'm sure
First
that
time
game.
in Germany.
Sure that game's a sellout. I'm sure it's a complete sellout.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. And for
I don't
the
know.
first time, we have two equal teams. They're both 6-1.
Yes, that's right.
It's
Two-
two good teams.
Two football teams, both at 6-1, going to Frankfurt for a game. Wow, this is something. It sure beats teams that are 1-6 to have 6-1 teams. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. No, that is good stuff. That is good stuff, everybody. Welcome to the
Yeah.
party, pal.
Sounds like everything's moving.
Things are going well. We've got a number of folks who are really enjoying the fact that they followed the sentiment on this channel by writing cash secured puts on SoFi earlier this week. When SoFi was down into the 690, 720 range.
right.
Now we're at 830, 850
Yeah.
range. We're already looking like geniuses,
You're
and we
looking
haven't
at
even
20-25%.
we haven't even started yet. Giddy up on that. Yeah, it's looking good. We've got Triple Q people. We have Tesla, Condor people, Google Condor people, Microsoft, Spiders, NVIDIA, Apple, Amazon. They're all winning. All these trades are winning. We're excited.
Excellent.
It's looking great.
Good.
Marie is a new member of this channel.
Hello,
Marie, that this is a second Marie now. We have
Uh-huh,
two
I was
Maries.
gonna say,
The new Marie joined us like Monday or Tuesday.
is this my niece?
I don't know. She
I have
popped
a
in.
niece
She
named
popped in to say hi when we were pre-market, when the chat was open to
Yes.
anybody, and then she was here like a day or so. Then she picked up 5 classes, and we got her links, and now here we are on Friday, and she became a Gold Bagel member today. Because she's
Excellent.
figured out, wait a minute, if I become a Gold Bagel member, I get the trade tip of the day.
Yes.
I get the pre-alert show, the big show, and
And
on Wednesdays I get Primetime Live.
And she gets the community.
and she gets the community now, and the community is here going, you just stick around
Come
with
on,
us. You
we'll
just
help you.
you hang out with this
That's
gang
it.
for a while,
We're good.
and we'll guide you through this. We'll bring you into our little family here. You'll be just
That
fine.
was one of the nice parts about the get together is having people meet each other face to face.
Yeah,
finally.
in New Jersey.
Yeah.
We had the
Like, wait a minute.
the meet and greet
Who are you?
in Jersey.
Oh,
JR got to meet Alberto. Alberto got to meet Mandu number 5. Mandu
Yeah.
number 5 got to meet not a
Not a
lurker
lurker.
anymore. BW got to meet
Yeah.
everybody. Everybody met everybody. And so you are, and then
And you
emails got
also.
exchanged. As
That's
we'll,
right.
we'll talk
Yes.
privately. We'll talk. This is great.
Yeah.
That's what
I
it's
know,
all
it's so
about.
good.
The meet and greet and the
so
sharing
good.
of information and the knowledge level rising between members and
It's
followers.
such a good community.
It's the community, baby.
Yeah.
That's what we're
They're
trying to do.
willing to share their superpower.
That's the thing. People around here have superpowers. The
Yeah.
markets,
The newbies just need to be taught how to do it.
the newbies need to know how to
How do you make the
create and engage the superpower. You can't just go, no. It
jump?
takes
Yeah.
it takes a bit of training. It takes a little class. You do some classes, and
Yeah, stand
hanging
on
out
one
with the
leg,
gang
you
and-
can lean in the corner.
that's right. That's right. The superpower is being
And
spread out.
Community helps. It's so great.
That's right.
Okay.
Let's see what's going on here.
Today's Friday.
Today's yes, it is. It's Friday. Jen just figured it out.
Oh no, I knew earlier. I just can't get past how quickly.
Who cares is here, says, good morning, Uncle Bruce. I have some $145 IBM calls for
Ooh.
February
Big
24. Let me take a look at February. Let me look at IBM. I mean, where are we? Okay, we're at 147.36. I have some 145s, stocks at 147 Feb. And I'm in the money, but I have a long time still. IBM is 147 today. Is there a move I should consider? Should I roll into the uptrend? Well, you could
So he wrote
theoretically, he wrote Feb 24th. So you could theoretically look to buy back your Feb 24s and write June 24s 150s. And if that's a break even or more, then that's an idea. Now, the 145s are in the money, $2.42 right at this second in time. Now, if later this afternoon we have a dip, and I noticed that IBM this morning got is up to 148 today, but it's backed off. It's already come down $1. If IBM dips to 147, 146 and a half, nothing serious, just a little, then your calls are, they're $1.50 in the money at 146 and a half. Take a look, put in stink bits but don't buy these back unless you know exactly what you're going to write next. And what you want to do is maybe write a higher strike. This is a rollover. Maybe. On the other hand, this is November. You don't have to do a damn thing. You can wait another month into December, into January. And at that point, if the stock is around here, 142, 147, you could just do a 145 rollover. You'll just write a new 145 for June, July, August, and take more money, enjoying dividends and whatever. If the stock is 47 to 50, 150, then you'll buy back 145s and write 150s out in time for a bigger premium to compensate the cost of buying back these calls. You're winning no matter how this is being paid. How you're playing it, you're winning because your stock's going up. And that is beautiful. Who cares? JR, good morning, Auntie Jen. New hip coming up. Woo-hoo. Maybe we can do another get together later next year during recovery.
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah.
We'll do a meet and greet back
at the Outback in Ontario.
In Ontario.
Yeah. We'll do another one. BW Brian, if not wanting to fold arms a little longer, look to buy back your Decembers at a loss and look for April to June. That gives you close to what premium you just paid and sell in the same strike or move up. This is Brian giving advice to my gal who has her was it spicy? I think it was spicy on her trade. It's all good. Spicy. Yeah, I got 70. I got 77 cents when I sold my call. So I'll look at April. Right on. Yeah. Brian, what strike? You're going to pay higher no matter what. You just want to recoup, get more, or just a little under if you move up and strike. That offsets the loss of premium in the exercise, which won't happen. JR, Maria B, it's going to blow your mind. The first time we all cheer when the market tanks. You're going to be part of this channel, and you're gonna watch the market go down, and you're going to see us go, and you're going to go, because we're all getting richer. JJ, yesterday I wrote Sofi, January 2026 cash secured puts, $10 each at 383. Thank you, Uncle Bruce. I think that's working out to be a good trade. Let's take a look at that trade. I'm curious myself. How are you doing on your Sofi $10 cash secured puts that you wrote for Jan 2026? Here we go. I'm popping up my options chain. I know my quotes are a little behind, but it won't matter here. January 26. Here they come. This is just on Market Watch. Jan 26 10s are now 340 bid, and they last traded at 360. They're down a dime. At 340, they're down 30 cents, which of course means you're making money. You sold them at 383, and they're 330 bid. 53-cent gain already on this position, and you ain't seen nothing yet. Oh, this is a beautiful thing.
But don't get greedy.
Well, no. You can get greedy. You wrote them at 383. You're sitting back going, "Hey, I put up $1,000. I got 383 back, and it's now a $330 bid. The stock's at 824. It goes to 924 a month from now. We could do that an hour from now, but a month from now it goes to 924. This contract will be 250, 260. You sold them for 380. You're already ahead $1.20. You may or may not buy them back. It's okay. It's a return coming to you, baby. No hurry here. This stock goes to $10 a share in 6 months or in 6 days. You got a contract worth nothing. No book value. It's going to trade at $1.80 time value. Thank you very much. $2 gain. 20% return on your money in what, a week from now, a month from now, 6 months from now. Do you care? Sooner the better is great, but yeah, this is nice. Well done. Well done, JJ, and many others of you who followed this. Spicy thumbs up, Bruce.
Good
I'm
way
loving this.
to end the week.
Marie B says, I would love a meetup in Ontario. I'm in Ottawa. Oh, we're not talking Ontario, Canada.
We're talking Ontario,
Marie,
California.
you're going to have to take a plane to Los Angeles. Come on down where it's warm and meet us in Ontario, California at the Outback. That's the
we
one we're
haven't been
talking
in
about.
Eastern Canada for a while.
Yeah, we just did the meet and greet in Jersey a week or two ago, but we're not planning a meet and greet in Ontario, no, Ontario, California.
Especially
But
in the winter.
Marie, here's what's going to happen. In my humble opinion, you're going to take these first classes, then you're going to take some more. You're going to be hanging around here. You're going to start writing options. You're going to make a little money here, a little money here, a little money here. And then it's going to dawn on you that I made a couple $1,000 doing this. I can afford to fly to Ontario, California. Why don't I get on a plane when he announces his meet and greet? I'll fly down on your own or with someone else.
Come meet JR.
Come on down to either LA or fly down to Palm Springs, California. However, the connections
little
work.
airport in the world.
I don't know how the connections work out of Ottawa, but work your way down. Come and see us in person, hang out with the gang, and enjoy a little vacay.
You know what they say? Treat yourself.
Treat yourself. That's right. That's what they say. Treat yourself, Parks and Rec. And come on down. It'll all work out. BW, Brian, who cares? If you were to jump from February calls to April 145s and get the premium boost of $2 or plus more for them at a $9 range, IBM just has a low volume. So you'll be setting the market, walk your ass down. There's all kinds of ideas here being shared by people. Calais, I love how on this channel and audience transition from GameStop hype and bull market mania to sitting back and almost wishing for doom.
Well, I mean, there are some cash secured put players that are not wishing.
They're looking for upside. Lame duck. New people must learn how options work and how to roll over is a must.
Yes.
Course you use rollover and all right sooner rather than later. You won't fear the upside. That's why the classes are there. There's class. I got a rollover class. Watch the rollover. Exactly. Charlie, let's do the meet and greet at the hospital cafeteria. We're option writers now, so we can afford hospital cafeteria food now. High rollers taking over the Ontario, California hospital. What is he talking about? What are you talking about? Who cares? Thanks, Uncle B and BW. Brian, Mandu number 5. Welcome, Marie B. Marie B. I guess the sun is even nicer. Yes. Work on your tan, my dear. Work on your tan. Come on down to Palm Desert for a week or two. Come on down for like 2 weeks. And a week into your stay, head over to Ontario with your rental car. Check us out at the Outback Steakhouse. Hang out with us for the day.
You're still on your phone doing your trade.
You're not out of the market. You're still trading. You're taking this with you. And then hang out the next week back in the desert and then reluctantly fly back to Ottawa and sit back and go, well, that's a kind of Ontario I like. That's all right. There's the Ontario Mills Mall right beside the Outback. Go shopping. Spend some of that option money. Wing Commander, quick update on the Google Iron Condor. It's down to 9 cents from $1.38 average. Thank you, Uncle Bruce. I was talking about this yesterday or a couple of days ago. I was talking about a Google trade where there was this lovely credit and it was shrinking out. Way to go, Wing Commander.
Nice.
Beautiful stuff. Wing, we gotta get together. You gotta send me an email. We gotta link up. BW Brian, who cares? That way you leave more jumping off points, more rolling needed.
That's right.
Remember though, you can sit on them and wait this hype bubble out a few weeks longer. It's your call. Bobby Atkinson. Ooh, a local girl, Marie. I'm typing from Brockville, Ontario. We got Ottawa. There are people in the Ottawa region that watch me. Yes. Ottawa, Canada. Charlie, Maria, being an option writer, we can now afford to travel and afford the in-flight snacks. High rollers now. Oh yes, I'll
Don't-
take one of those.
Don't get Uncle Bruce started on in-flight service.
Oh, so bad. Who cares? That's the thing. I think IBM will have a downtrend before the end of the year. I'm thinking the price will come back down to me.
Yeah,
A fool of a took. Hey, Bruce, what spread would you say is ideal for SPYs? I noticed earlier you said 45 was too tight a spread. 45 was too. Oh, I
Or
see
like
what you mean.
50
Yeah. I
from
see what
top
you're
to
saying.
bottom.
I recommended on October 27th. I did a recommendation, 370 to 445. $75 was what was I talking about? Not 35 or $40. And that Condor back in October generated $1.70 credit. And I'm certain that 140, 150 will be enjoyed by the creators of that Condor. Gold Bagel members, you know which one that one is. Brian, number 125, thumbs up. Good morning.
Okay.
BW, Brian, you made it. You missed the squeeze. BW, I'm confused. Brian, Uncle Bruce, I did a bad thing. I wrote Sofi covered calls, January 25, $10 strike for $1.75. Well, look, Brian, is there a squeeze on or what? Orange juice? What's happening? What should I do? Look, the stock is 821. It reached almost 850. Thank you, Auntie Jen. We'll see you later. We're at 820 right now. You're $1.80 out of the money. You wrote, what did you write? Jan 25s. Chillax. Okay, maybe not the ideal trade, but look, you took in $175 a contract. You took the money. What's wrong with that? You're offering your stock for $11.75. Problem? I don't see a problem. Now, SoFi goes up $3 Monday morning. You have a problem. But what's your problem? Stock's $11.19. Shock. So, what are you going to do? You're going to roll into 12s for Jan 26. You're going to roll into 15s for Jan 20. What do you care? You're going to be fine. You'll do a rollover if you have to. It's not the end of the world. You're fine. BW, nothing. Josh and you, fool of a took. Okay, thank you, Uncle B. Brian, well, now I want some freshly squeezed orange juice. Laughing out loud. There you go. Got everybody going. We're ahead 199 points on the Dow right now. It's not giving it up. S&P's up 37. That's down from the highs, I guess. NASDAQ up 119. So it's a good morning. It's not like, wow, it's another gain, but we're into option expiry Friday. The last 2 hours of today's session could be very volatile. So those of you writing calls this morning, making rollovers, you might be very proud of yourselves. This afternoon, you may find that rolling over and rolling out and taking more money, that the calls you created might be down already this afternoon. I can't guarantee it, but do we go up every single day without a single day of correction? Monday might be a bad day. Tuesday might be a bad day. I don't know. But taking the money off the table and writing out of the money calls and going forward in time is a wise, conservative, smart move. Put the money into your account and put the money to work where you want to be with that money. All right. Whether you're writing more calls with it, whether you're acquiring shares, deepen the money contracts, averaging your positions, paying off credit cards, whatever you got to do, people, you got to do. Thank you all for being here. We're down 85 cents on oil. 81.61 is what we got going on right now. We got a good market holding so far, up about 0.6 to 0.86 at the moment. There it is. That's the story. Welcome to the party, pals. I'm really excited how you guys are doing on your Condors, how you're doing on your covered call trades, how you're doing overall. Special shout out to Beach Boy. I know you're there. You're watching. I know that you can't be part of it at the moment. It'll come, my friend. It'll all work its way out. We'll be fine. Thank you, all of you, for being here and hanging out. I appreciate it. Those of you who have written me emails and you're looking to do get-togethers, I'll get to you. We'll be back at you. No problem. Thank you all. If any of you are interested in this 5 classes for the price of 4, let me know with a private email. I'll make a donation, make a private email to me, and I will get you your links so you can get to work over the weekend. and to catch up with us on what's going on. All righty. Let's see here. Brian, BW saying, Brian, profitable is the key word. It'll be here and there for another month or so. Rollovers, that is the magic 8-ball, buddy. Don't fret. You are casino management. You don't worry about it. Exactly. Richard Carlin, neat. Dude, I have been quiet because I've been rolling calls and puts. I'm up over 1,000 in my balance thanks to Uncle Bruce. Way to go, buddy. BW Beach Boy, miss you, buddy. Prayers and schemers. Brian, Uncle Bruce, Chase Bank dropped 2,000 employees. The cuts continue. Dude face 1 day of rolling. Nice going, dude. These folks, Brian, it's incredible how many people are being let go by big corporations. For a lot of these folks, I would suspect a majority of them will find jobs elsewhere. A minority of them will take this as an exit strategy and say, sayonara world, I'm not working anymore. I'm retired now. There could be some people here in this group, unknowing, they don't know, that they're sitting on stock positions through their 401ks. Now that they're being let go, they are being freed to do whatever they want with their retirement money. And if they knew we existed, if they knew we were here, they could become part of this family. And they could now take that portfolio that they've got, whether it's in an IRA or in the 401k, and they could begin to trade their assets as a full-time asset manager for themselves. Now, some of these folks are being let go. They're not necessarily asset managers. They're likely support staff. And there could well be people here who are making 60 to 120,000 a year in positions, but they now can take the position to say, you know what, I'm going to become a self-employed person, managing my assets for me and my family going forward. I'm 42 years old. I'm 47. I've been let go. Why rush back into the employment market when I can be self-employed? There are so many of you out there and people that hadn't thought of this or are not aware of this scenario. If you're sitting on a 401k at work and you can do whatever you want with it, more or less, or a portion of it, you might be able to borrow against your own 401k. And some of you out there are in a position where you can borrow $20,000, $50,000, $80,000 on your own 401k. You have to investigate this, and you can do whatever you want with that money. It doesn't matter. And for some of you, you have figured out, you know what, Uncle Bruce, I'm doing two things with this money. I'm taking a chunk of dough out, and I'm paying off 2 credit cards that I've got that are just, I can never make them go away. And I'm knocking them off to zero. And I've reduced my cost of living by $600 a month between these 2 minimum payments. I got rid of that. That was step 1. Step 2, the remaining dough, of which there's a bunch, I am now going to put into option writing. I'm going to become an Iron Condor creator. And I'm going to do very conservative Iron Condor trades that are going to bring me steady income every couple of weeks, every month or so. That will allow me to pay the payments to myself back to my 401k. And I'm charging myself 6% interest or whatever the rate has to be. I'm paying interest on the money I borrow, but I'm knocking off the 22% credit balances or whatever those are to zip, knocking that payment out, which is $600 a month that will go towards the loan, and the revenue coming in from the option market. And I've set up a 2-year, 3-year repayment schedule, whatever the hell it is, that works for me. And at the end of X amount of years, I have replenished my 401k with all the cash plus the interest, which has grown my 401k balance. And I still am sitting on this money out here that I'm writing option money on. Since the loan is paid off, now whatever money is coming out doesn't have to go to a loan anymore. I don't have the credit cards. I've kept them at zero. I have grown my wealth this way. A lot of you out there might be in a position to be able to do that. We talk about this on the one-on-ones, by the way. Ways to adjust your asset base to maximize revenue into you using the option strategies that we talk about. This is why you want to take these courses I keep talking about. You want to understand how to maximize revenue into your hands from a new income source. Writing options and becoming an option writer is like creating a new paycheck in your household. There's a paycheck that you and your wife have from your job, the other paycheck from you and your wife on your day job, and now there's a third paycheck coming in, which is somewhat sporadic, but is a powerful tool to add added income into the household to better the value of the net worth of the household. Now, not down the road, today. This is what it's about. These 2,000 employee cuts. This is important. This is happening to many, many people out there. And it might be for some a disastrous development where they have to schlep to find another job. But in this tight job market, I don't think many of these folks can have a problem. But in reality, I think for a portion of these people, it is the greatest liberation ever to happen to them. This is the moment they've been waiting for. They've been bought out to get lost, and they've been handed a bunch of dough, and they're allowed now to reorganize their asset base. And they could, with guidance from this channel, become truly self-employed asset managers for the rest of their lives and never, ever work for a firm again. If you know somebody in this position, maybe you let them know about this channel and say, hey, you got to watch this guy. Hang out with these kids. Join Marie and the others who are coming in here, and let's go. Anyway, there you have it. Thank you all so much for being here and following me. I appreciate this. One Day of Rolling says, dude, Bobby, Sofi, XIS already showing a pullback. Fold your arms. Okay, we've got the market right now, the Dow up 141, Sofi at 810, down 7 cents. We got a bargain going on. GameStop 1415 up 51. James Barnaby, hey, how you doing? Looks like GameStop and AI both report earnings December the 6th. Dude, here is a $20 donation. Cha-ching. Thank you, dude, for that. Is much appreciated. Dude is saying, since Beach Boy and Alberta are keeping a low profile, I got to step up and make a donation to you, buddy. Brian, dude, well done. Cheers. Constantine, Uncle Bruce, I sold 25 SoFi $10 puts for January 2024 expiry at 205. I brought in $5,125. That breaks it to 2050 if you break it into 2.5 months. Go SoFi. Nice return. Brian, Uncle Bruce, I was talking about Keith Gill on Discord yesterday and just daydreaming. He had or has 800,000 GameStop shares post-split. Can you imagine writing 8,000 covered calls on GameStop? That would be amazing. You know, if that guy brings in $50 a month on each call in shrinkage, just 50, we're talking super conservative here, times 8,000, what's that, 400,000 a month? He's got 800,000 at 50 cents a month. That's 400,000 a month income. Yeah, 5.2 million a year. Am I getting my money right? Am I 4.8 million a year? I can't do the math. It's too much money. Awesome. If he's bringing in $1 a month, 800,000 a month, 10 million a year, giddy up. Brian, I read an article talking about him questioning whether he sold his shares or not. Why the hell would he ever sell them? Make a fortune from writing calls. Exactly, Brian. SoFi took a dive. Ha ha. Chase, neat. Lame duck. U.S. Bank told me they have to control my portfolio. I told them to blow it. I can make more money myself. To borrow against it, I can think I can do myself. There you go, lame duck. Right on. It's amazing to me how many I don't know, asset management firms and others who think they can manage your money for you better than you can. Now, look, there are people out there who don't deserve to manage a nickel because they don't know what the hell they're doing and they don't want to know. Okay. But they're going to have to accept 3, 5, 7% returns in a 5, 8, 10% inflation environment, which means not making money. Then there are those like you guys who join me here, and you take the time and you put the energy in to understand how to manage your own net worth. And you figured out how to adjust your net worth so that you can manage more of your net worth to generate more revenue to you to get you out of a 40, 50, 60, 70 week commitment that doesn't pay you enough money to be there. Too many of you are working way too many hours, and after taxes and deductions, you figure out what you get for every hour of your life that you are giving these corporations, and you're going, why am I doing this? They are killing me. They are taking away my desire to have a great life. They are berating me at the office. They belittle me when it comes time to annual reviews. I don't get the credit I deserve. I will never be moved up into management where the bucks are. Why am I doing this? Can I adjust my life to get out of this rat hole? And you guys are figuring it out. You're going, yes, I can. Yes, I can. I might have to work another year at that place, but in the next few months, taking this classes with this guy, hanging out with this gang, learning how to write options, I will systematically adjust my asset base with friendly bankers that will be more than happy to lend me money that I can now put to work at much higher returns than it costs me. And I'm going to be able to walk away from this hellhole in the next 12 months. And the countdown is on. I am committing to it. I will not be here past a certain date anymore. And I will now manage my own retirement money, my own equity in my house, my own cash on hand. I will borrow on my 401k while I'm still working and take the money now and manage it now and then quit my job and pay it off. I will rearrange my life to make it work for me, not for my boss, not for the board of directors of the company, not for the senior management that are driving those nice cars and going on those nice vacations and getting those big fat corporate bonuses. No, I'm not there for them. I am doing this for myself and for my family. I'm going to take hold of this, and you're going to make the investment. This is a college course that I'm offering here. It's kind of like a college course, but it's easy to understand. Trust me. Just buy one class. Just buy one. Take the first class. You'll figure out, oh, I understand this. Oh, I know what that is. I already know this. I didn't know that. Oh, I didn't know that. Options, writing, depreciation. I didn't know I can do what banks do. I didn't know I could do what hedge funds do. I didn't know I could do that. I thought only they could do that. The options market, I thought there were two parts to the options market. The part that I can be in, and then the part that the institutions can be in. I didn't know I can be in the entire options market. I can be on both sides of the market. I can do what billionaires are hiring people to do for them. Oh, this is a whole new ballgame for me. Welcome to the party, pal. I'm trying to tell you, there's a party going on that you're not being invited to. It's time to be in, to make it work for you. Welcome all to the show. I hope I'm not boring you with the same messages all the time, but I got to repeat, there are opportunities here. Constantine, that is a beautiful message. Writing these calls, breaking in this money. $2,000 a month for the next 2.5 months. Thank you very much. I love this a lot. Thank you, everybody. Beautiful, beautiful job. Brian, BW, if you add up all the open interest in GameStop, it wouldn't even total 8,000. That stock just went down fast. JR, got to get ready to give blood this morning. Have a great day, y'all, and make that dinero. BW, waving, Testy Donkey. It's like Bruce is talking about me. They have just told us they want us in the office for the majority of the week again. I am out of there. I'm telling you guys, they don't give a crap about your personal situation. They're there for the company. And the upper echelon kids are there for their betterment. And the company is going to pay them handsomely for their betterment, not you. They're not paying you handsomely. They're paying you what they have to pay you. That's all they want you there for. And if they could get rid of you, they would. If they can replace you cheaply, they would. The stock and options market is deep with complexity, and starting is like jumping into the deep end of the pool. You don't need to dive to the bottom of the pool, though. Exactly. It's exactly right. I tell you, it's a 16-step program at the moment. One at a time, take your time. If in the next 3 to 6 months you figure out your situation as to how it's going to work for you, you've done it right. There's no need to go in hook, line, and sinker in 5 minutes. Take your time, rewatch class number 1, 2, and 3 all over again. Take class 7, 8, 9, 10, get up to number 16. You'll be fine. You will be fine. You will be you will quickly realize how much you are able to absorb, and you'll be blown away going, oh, I didn't know this game existed. I didn't know this game existed the way it exists. I now understand what he's talking about when he talks about these highfalutin Wall Streeters getting away every weekend on a private jet, leaving Friday at noon and coming back Sunday night from St. Bart's, St. Kitts, the Cayman Islands, the Bahamas, to Florida, to Aspen to go skiing for the weekend in that $2 million condo. I get it now. Now I see what he's talking about. I see what they're doing. I'm doing a fraction of what they're doing, and I'm going to build on it. That's what I'm trying to get you to do. Be successful like others are already being successful at your level. It will be something else. BW, Testy Donkey, come and join me. Full-time asset management. The waters are fine. Just a bit of dipping and diving, but the money is coming in steadily. More capital inbound to move the needle faster. Brian, I think we should change the Discord channel name to The Quitters. I think that is what we're all aiming to be. The Quitters. Quitting my day job and becoming an asset manager, self-employed. All you have to have is one of these. This and the courses and this channel, you're 98% of the way there. I think so. Folks, thank you all for joining me this week. It is Friday. It's my last show of the week. I want to say thanks to all of you who have hit the thumbs up button. 131. If you're watching on the rerun, please help us get that number up. Thanks to those of you who have joined this channel this week, whether you've become a subscriber, whether you've become a member. Thank you to those of you who have signed up for classes this week and last week and the week before. We'll do the best we can to help you become self-employed and richer than you are now, a lot better off than you are now. Thank you all so much for being part of this gang. Chase, Rosita Parker, the knee emojis are going out for those Knights of Knee. We must honor the Knights of Knee, not to ignore them. I think that is an excellent idea. Let's pop the Knights of Knee emojis up there on our way out the door. Thank you guys so much for being with us and all this week, part of this gang. We love you. It's humbling to see how many of you are becoming part of this gang. Those of you out there who are quietly and steadily just trading away, making money, way to go. Keep up the good work. Take the dinero, follow the lead of others, and thank you all for your support of this channel. Jen and I thank you. We love you. We'll keep you posted on how we're doing and how our progress is coming along. Thanks everybody for popping up all the emojis and being part of this family. The best family on YouTube as far as I'm concerned. I don't know of another channel that has as much fun as we do. Karen, thank you. BW Clay, the classes are like wearing a gym floaties, wearing arm floaties. You don't need to go deep. You just need to know how to write and fold your arms. Oh, and read numbers. Giddy up. Brian, neat. A Constantine, neat. Here they come. Brian is throwing them up. Here we go. Dude, Uncle Bruce, I'm so thankful to you. Thank you very much. Thank you, dude. Larry Titus, knee, of course. Constantine throwing up the knee emojis. Dean is throwing them up right now. Here they come, dude. Knee. Untamed Viking, knee. Here they go. Howdy, partner, throwing up the knee emojis as well. Thank you all so much for having fun with us again today, learning how to write options and getting smarter writing options and getting richer writing options. Well done, all of you guys. Keep up the good work. Keep throwing up the emojis out there. We thank you so very much. I will see you Monday morning. First thing, trade tip of the day, the alert show, both for Gold Bagel members, the big show for all of you. And don't forget Wednesday, Primetime Live for Gold Bagel members. Become a Gold Bagel member this weekend. Upgrade your membership from regular to gold. And don't forget to grab some classes while they're on sale. 5 for the price of 4 while they last. Thank you all so very much. From Jen and I, from Calgary, Lame Duck, Options Nomads, Mandu number 5. Thank you, guys. I can't keep up with you all. It's coming in too fast. All right, kids, make money, get richer, and I'll see you here Monday morning for another fun time. Thank you. Have a great weekend, everybody, says Larry. I agree. All the best to you guys. We'll talk to you soon. Goodbye from Calgary.